Good morning, all of you. My name is Mukesh Birla, Assistant Professor in Parul University in Computer Science Department. Today, we are going to discuss the introduction of Python programming. Before discussing the Python programming, we need to understand the programming and the importance of program. What do you think? What is program? If someone asks to you, what is the program? Then you can say program is a basic element for doing anything from the computer. If you want to do anything from the computer, if you want to do execute any application, any program, any task, then you have to create a program. And using this program, we can only work with the computer. We can say without program, we can't do anything with the help of computer. So if the basic requirement for creating or developing a program is, if you want to do anything with the help of computer, then you have to create a program for that. And when we create program, then the question arises here, how we can create program? So we can say with the help of programming languages, with the help of programming language, we can create, we can develop programs. So the Python is a programming language by which we can create a program. And the definition, technical definition of the program is a set of instruction which execute in a proper manner. Suppose, for example, if you want to go to market and purchase some items, then if you prepared a list of items, and once you purchase the item, then tick, then tick, then tick. It means if whatever the items you written down, all if all items are purchased, then your task is finished. Same thing when we execute programs in computer, then computer we create a set of instructions. We create a set of commands, and provide whatever we give to the computer command in the form of commands, computer execute all these commands one by one. And this is the collection of the group of statement, the group of instructions, the group of command is known as program. Now, how program execute and what is the basics of any Python program? So, what is programming language? What is Python? Python is a popular high-level programming language used in various applications. It is very important why Python is popular nowadays. So much popular nowadays because of its easiness. It is very simple. Python programming, you can say Python programming is very simple. The first language, if you want to learn, then most of the programmer prefer and suggest you that you should learn Python programming first because of it is very easy to understand. It is very easy to create the program. The second thing, the Python is why Python is so popular. So you can say Python is a general purpose language. Nowadays, any type of various application, you can create various application. If you want to create mobile application, if you want to create web application, if you want to create desktop application, any type of application you can create, then you can use Python programming. High level means the word high level indicate here a programming language which is easily understand. by the programmer. If any language is easily understood by a programmer, then the programming language is known as high level language. It is created by Guido van Rossum and released in 1991. Python is a very easy language to learn because of its simple syntax. The syntax of the Python programming is very simple. Python can be used for simple tasks such as plotting or more complex. Python can used for, as I said you, that the Python is used for a simple task as well as a more complex like learning algorithms and like that. Python programming, the latest version of the Python is Python 3 is being used for web development and all cutting edge technologies for in software industry. Python language is being used almost again. Almost all these companies like Google, Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, and Uber, all these companies and many more, the list is very huge. That many more companies are used nowadays Python programming language. So these are the features, these are the important points which makes Python very popular nowadays. Why Python? The question arises here. Sir, there are so many different type of programming language like C, C++, Java, JavaScript, and many more. But why we use Python? Python work on different platform. You can say Python is an open source library and Python can work on different platform like Windows. Platform means any type of operating system. You can say Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. Python is a simple syntax similar to English. It is also known as near about English. It means the Python language is similar to English language. Python has syntax that allows developer to write program with fewer lines. It is very important point. Python provide a list of libraries which is enabled to us. You can create a complex program with the help of few lines. If you create same program in different programming language, then you have to write number of lines. But in a Python, you can create a very complex and very large programs in with the help of few lines. Python runs on interpret system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it is written. Sometimes the program of different programming languages first compile and then executed. But in the Python, the program run on its interpreter system. Interpreter system means the program, the code, the instruction is executed at the time of written. At the time of line by line code is executed. That's why this means that the prototyping can be very quick. The prototyping of the program or the instruction is very quick. Python can be treated in a procedural base. Yes, it's very uh, popular aspect of the Python is it is a procedural oriented. Procedural, you can create program in Python is in procedural way as well as in object oriented way and functional way as well. What can Python do? The important question arise, sir, what Python can do? So you can say Python can be used on a server to create web application. As I told you, Python used as a web application programming language. Python can be used alongside software to create workflow. Python also create a full-fledged software. Python can connect to database systems. Maybe most of the student know very well. Whenever we create server applications, whenever we create web applications, we need a database. And most of the time, for creation of server application, we use different type of programming language, and to connect database we use different type of connectors, we use different type of drivers. But the Python can connect with the database as well. It can also read and modify files. The Python programming language is also create and modify the files, data files. We can store the data in database as well as files. Python can be used to handle big data and perform complex mathematics. Uh, As I mentioned previously, Python can be handle big data, huge data, and perform complex mathematical calculation with the help of libraries. Different libraries provided by the Python like Pandas, NumPy, etc. Python can be used for rapid prototyping for production ready software development. Python is very easy language and it is used to create prototyping rapidly, and ready to use softwares are also created by the Python programming language. Python, the editors. If the main question arises here, sir, if we want to create a Python program, then how we can create Python program? Because of every programming language needs, every programming language require a editor to write the program. Suppose if you want to write a program in C language or Java language, then first of all you have to install a editor, a compiler for Java and for C as well in your computer. So if you want to create a Python program, then which type of editors you have to use? So we can say here you can use online editors. Some online tools also provided nowadays. Online tools are provided for program with Python. The first one is Google Colab. Now we will see how Google Colab works. Now we use Google Colab to execute programs, Python programs. So first open your Google Chrome, type here the Colab, Google Colab. You get a first link, Google Colab. Open it. Whenever you open it, you get a environment like this. This is the Google Colab notebook. You can write, you can create, you can develop program, Python program here. Just walk through with the Google Colab environment. Code. You can insert a code window, code line here. You can see the code window. You write the program, you write the instruction here and execute it. Once you write, suppose for example, write print hello world. And if you want to execute it, if you want to run it, you can click on this button, run cell. Before execute the program, you have to sign in your Google Colab. Sign in, click on sign in. Use your any Gmail account. I enter my Gmail account and then enter your email ID, password. Enter your correct password. Perform the verification process. And then create a new notebook. If you use first time, then you have to create a new notebook. Just loading your Google Colab, you can see the code window here, and you can write the first program, print hello world, and click on the run button. You can see here the play button. You can run from this code as well, or you can run from this runtime as well. Just click on this. You can see your program is executed, and the output is shown below to the code. Hello world. You can see the output here. If you want to create more program, then the plus code, you can insert a new code window, and you can write more and more programs. How are you? Then run. The main advantage of using Google Colab, there is no need to save your program. Just enter, write, and then close. There is no need to install any extra software and any extra editor to your laptop or your desktop PC. Just execute, write the program, and execute the program. You can use and you can save the your Colab notebook. You can see here the untitled. Here you can write the name of your notebook, and you can save for your future reference. Whenever you open your Google Colab notebook, you can find your old created notebooks. The first way to create a Python program with the help of Google Colab. The second way to create Python programs is using Jupyter Notebook. The second tool is also online tool which provide the facility to create your Python program online. To use Jupyter Notebook, again you have to open your Google Chrome, your Google prompt, and then type here Jupyter, Jupyter Notebook. Click here, and the first jupyter.org is the you get first link, then click on this link, try, and then find the Jupyter Notebook for Python. This symbol is indicate the Python symbol. Click on this. Now this is also environment of your Jupyter Notebook. If you want to create this the program in Jupyter Notebook, then you can write the program, plus you can create a program here. Suppose for example, if you write the code here, print same program, we prepared same program here, hello world, and then you can run your program using run button, or same symbol is here, the run play button. You can see the output here. The, this one is your code, and this one is your hello world program. Again, if you want to create more program and more instructions, then again plus you get new window. Just erase it. The previous program is written here. Just erase it, and you can create new program. You can also file new notebook. If you want to create new notebook, then you can create notebook, new notebook. Right here, print hello world. You can create and run your code. You get more and more editors. You can create like this. Now we discuss both the tool, Google Colab as well as Jupyter Notebook. Now we will discuss the third one is online editors. The Google Colab and Jupyter Notebook especially used for the Python programming. But there are so many other online tools, online editors, which provide you the facility to execute your Python program. How you can use these online editors and online tools, we will discuss. Again, you have to open your Google Chrome and write here online editors for Python. You get list of online editors for executing the Python program. Suppose program C, if you use this one here, you can see the code, the editor in which you can write a program, and you can see a run button to execute the program and print the output. So the output, if you hit the run button, you can see the output is in output window and the code is in code window. Both the windows are parallelly divided. Suppose if you want to write here, if you want to change the message, you can change hello world, run. You can see the output. Whatever you write in the program window, whatever you write in your program, you can see the output in output window. We create just a simple single line programs here. We will discuss more complex programming later. Now, third one is offline editor. Suppose all these three editors, Google Colab, Jupyter Notebook, and online editors, required active internet connection. Main point is here, they all required active internet connection. If you don't have internet connection, then you can't use Google Colab, Jupyter Notebook, as well as the online editor. And the fourth one is offline editor. Suppose if you want to create a program in offline mode at your PC, in your computer, whatever, then you have to install a software in your computer, in your laptop. Now we will discuss and we will see how we install a Python editor, Python interpreter in your computer. Again, open your Google Chrome, right here Python download. You can see Python download. Click on this. The first line www.python.org. You can see the python.org. You get this. Click on this. Here the latest version of Python is 3.12.3. Just click on this. You can see start downloading is takes place, and the your download folder your download folder gets the Python editor. Just click on this and you find the install operation here. Install, it's a very simple process for installation of Python. Just click next, next, next. Once you see the setup progress, you can see setup was successfully installed. Close. Now the installed software is in your start button. Type here Python. You can see Python IDLE. Python IDLE. Open your Python IDLE. Here you also write, this is the Python shell. This is the Python shell. You can create your programs, Python program here offline. If you don't have any internet connection, you can create your Python program. Similarly, write here the program print hello world and just debug your program, or you can enter the run button. Whenever you hit the run button, enter button, then you can see the output here. Whatever you write in a double quotation, then you can see the output here in output window. But the drawbacks of this is you can only create one liner program. But if you want to create more and more than one line program, then you have to create a new file. Then how we create a new file? Click on file, new file, and you can write here a untitled window, a dialog box is open here, and you can create multiple line program here. Suppose for example, print hello world. Again, if you want to create print, how are you? First save it. Suppose I save first dot python. Automatically it the Python file is saved at Python files dot python dot py. Then run. You can see the code here. Now if you want to execute again, just type here py. If you want to again execute this file, then come to the your file, perform any modification, and then save and then run. You can see the changes are reflected in your output. So you can create and you can save a program for future reference. Getting my point? Clear now? The next topic is Python syntax. All of you know very well, whenever we write a code, we write a program in any editor, then we have to follow some predefined syntax. Different type of programming languages and different type of editors have different type of syntax and different type of writing method. So in Python, we write, suppose if you want to print anything on output screen, then we write a print method function. And print is a function which prints something on the screen, and in the double quotation within a bracket message. If you want to print any message on the screen, just write print and open bracket, close bracket, and in between the double quotation, you can write any message. For example, you can see if you want to write the Parul University is the best university in India, then you have to use a print function, and within the double quotation, you have to write the Parul University is the best university in the India, and you can see output as output. The output is Parul University is the best university in the India. The next one is input output. All of you know, when we when we create, when we develop programs, then we need some inputs to produce or to generate, to calculate, to compute the output. Then in the Python, we can take input from user. This phenomena, this process is known as input. And whatever we calculate, whatever we compute after the getting the input, then the output of the calculation, output of the computation is known as output. To take a printer or to take an input, we use input function. The name is input. Like input. Input means allow user for of a program to place values into programming code. Suppose if you want to take, for example, if you want to enter any number, then if you want to enter, then you can see enter X string is input and enter any number. Whatever you write, whatever you input, you give the computer is enter into and assign into X, and Y equal to X plus 2. Whatever you write, whatever you provide the number, whatever you give the number is added by 2 and again assigned to Y. The parameters for an input function is called a prompt. Whatever you write or whatever you pass the parameter in between the input function is known as prompt. Prompt means what is displayed on the output screen, what message actually the displayed on the message. This is a string type. It is indicate the string. String means any string which indicate the enter any number. Just suppose for example, whenever you use a ATM card and you insert your ATM card, then the pop-up message, pop-up dialog box is displayed on your screen that mention enter your PIN number. Then you enter your PIN number and click next. Then enter your what type of operation you want to perform, like withdraw, check balance, whatever. Whenever you click on the any option, suppose if you want to withdraw some money from your account, then you click on withdraw, then enter amount, how much amount you want to withdraw. This type of is message is known as prompt messages, which displayed on our screen. The user response to the prompt will be written. Whatever we respond against to the prompt input call as a string. Whatever we provide, like for example, if you provide 1 2 3, then these also is treated as a string. To use this value into another data type, suppose now for example, if you use 1 2 3, then it is a string. String is a collection of alphabets, but if you want to perform arithmetic operation, plus minus multiplication, then you need to use a mathematical value, numeric value. So to convert the value, the data type into integer, we use int function, print function means the calculated output is print on the screen. Suppose for example, if we write same program in our Colab, Colab, then what will be the output? Just we see. Okay, now we write and we type here the same program here. X string equal to input enter number. X equal to integer. Integer is a function which take input from user. X string. Why we use this? Because of whatever we respond, the user respond is a string, and we need to convert it into integer value, numeric value. X y equal to x plus 2 and print y. This is a simple program which takes input and produce output. Now just run it. You can see the output. One prompt is displayed in front of you. Enter a number. Whatever you enter the number, it is assigned to X. Before assigning, it converted into the, you can see, enter a number. Enter a number, just I write 252. Then enter. The calculation takes place, and that you can see the output is 254. Because of I entered, I respond against the prompt 252, but the output is 254. So this type of phenomena is used to getting the input from user in Python and print the output from on the next topic is Python comments. Comments. Suppose whenever we write the program, some type of statement, some explainable statements is not want to be executed, but just we write on the editor. Because of the comments are can be used to explain Python code. Comments, generally the comments, why we use comments? Suppose any programmer write the program, and after some time he or she try to understand why we write the program and what is the purpose of this program. So at the time of writing the program, writing the code, the programmer generally write the comments to just explain the sentence, explain to the code which type of operation or which type of process is taken by this code, this line, this statement. So comments are generally used to explain the program or Python code. Comments can be used to make the code more readable. Suppose I write the code or you write the code and some other person reads the code, then how they understand any statement or any sentence is meaningful. So at the time of writing the code, programmer write the comments against or just with the particular line, particular sentence to make it more readable. Comments can be used to prevent execution when testing code. Whenever we use testing or we perform the testing on our code, then we just want to know which code is executed and which code is not executed. So for this purpose, we also use the comment in Python to understand the code and the understand the flow of the Python code. Then the question arises here, sir, how we create comments in this Python code. So any comment line start with hash sign in Python. Suppose any comment or any line has a Python before the message, then it is treated as the comment line. Suppose, for example, you can see this is a comment. It means just we put a hash sign before the this is a comment. It means compiler interpreter, Python interpreter is never execute this line. Just read it and just ignore it because of we write a mm, hash sign before the line. Suppose if you use the same code in Colab, then what will be the output? We will see. Suppose we write here the hash sign and this is a command. This is comments, and then print whatever we want to print. Parul University is the best university in India. Then execute this code. You can see only the message is printed here, but the comment line is not printed. It means we use comment for explain. This is comment. You can write any message, welcome message, and any type of message you can write with the help of comment, and the comment is explain the code. So we will discuss further how comments are useful when we create a big program and a well-defined program for the Python. The next thing is literals. Literals in the following example. Literals means whatever we pass to the print function. Just we uh, have seen so many examples with the print statement, with the print function, print hello world, print whatever print. So whatever we pass, we gives to the uh, print function. This parameter is known as literals. In the following example, the parameter values passed to the print function are technically called literals. So in this example, we can see print hello, print programming is fun, print 3 and print 2.3. Then how many types of literals will be there? So we can say there are different type of literals is there. More precisely, hello and programming is are called textual. These are hello and programming is fun is a combination collection of alphabets, and this is in textual form. That's why it is called textual literals. And both 3 and 2.3 are the numeric literals because of the form of the 3 and 2.3 is numeric form. So it is called numeric literals. So we can understand here there are two type of literal is there. One is the textual literals, which is combination of alphabets, and the another one is numeric literals, which is the combination of any numbers or any uh, we can say collection of digits. Now the next topic is expression. So first of all, tell me what is the expression, how you can define the expression and what is expression. So just understand expression. Expression is a sentence or is an expression. It is a calculated value. You can produce new data, numeric or text, whatever you can produce values in your program using expression. With the help of expression, we can generally produce, compute what just before previous we understand the input and output. Input, whatever we get the input from user, we calculate, compute, and then generate, then produce output. To produce the output from the input, we use expression. There are different type of expression is there. Suppose for example, in this example you can see this is an expression that uses the addition operator. First line is x equal to 2 plus 3. It means here this expression is indicate that this expression is used addition operator. Any expression contain two things, one is operator and another is operand. We will discuss it later, but here we perform addition operation. The next line here, this is another expression that uses the multiplication operator. You can see print 5 into 7. 2 plus 3 is a addition operator and 5 into 7 is multiplication operator. But the third operator expression is also 5 plus 7. But you observe thoroughly that 5 and 7 both are in a double quotation. So if we use any number or any digit in double quotation, then it become a string. It become a character. So when we perform the addition of two or more than two characters, one or two or more than two uh, words, then it is known as concatenation. Not is it is known as addition, but it is known as technically known as concatenation. So plus operator, and in the first example, the plus operator perform the addition operation, but in the last operation, it performs the concatenate concatenate operation with the strings. Now, next topic is Python variable. Python variable is a container that store values. Python is not statically typed, means we did not write the data type before the declaration of the variable. So we do not need to declare variable before using them or declare their types as well. A variable is created the moment we first assign a value to it. Whenever we create or declare a variable, we need to assign a value first. A Python variable is a name given to a memory location. It means a name of variable is recognize a memory location. Example of Python variable. Suppose, for example, if you want to declare a variable named var, the variable name is var equal to the value of the type of variable is Parul University, suppose for example. And if we print the variable, then you can see the output here. Whatever we assign to the variable, it is printed on the output screen. Whenever we define or declare the variables, we need to follow some naming convention, or we can say rules to declare variables. Here, the list of few rules to declare a variable in Python. Suppose if you want to declare variable, then a Python variable must must start with a letter or the underscore character. Only you can start a name of the variable with a specific alphabet or letter, or only underscore is allowed to initiate or in a first letter as a variable. A Python variable name cannot start with a number. You never start a variable name with any digit or any number like 1a or like that. A Python variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. You can create variables name with alphanumeric value like a1, a2, a3. Only underscore is used to concat the two names. Variable in Python names are case sensitive. It means if you declare in lowercase, like for example, there are different three variables. One is all characters of the first name is lowercase. In the second example, the first letter of variable is capital N, and remaining all these are lowercase. In the last one is all the characters of the variable name is capital. In this example, all three are different variables, first, second, and third. The reserve words are keywords like any if, for, while, these are the reserve keywords, and we cannot use the reserve keywords as a variable name. These are some specific and basic rules for declaring or creating a variable. Python assigning values to multiple variables. Here, Python also support assigning the value simultaneously several variables. It means we can assign a same value to multiple variables. For example, if you want to assign A, B, C. There are three variables A, B, and C, and all these variables are initialized with the value 10. So we can write the syntax as A equal to B equal to C equal to 10. It means there are three variables which are initialized with the same variable, and you can see the output. If we print all these three variables A, B, and C, then you can see the output 10, 10, 10. It means the value of A is also 10, the value of B is also 10, and the value of C is also 10. Teacher taught in an 11th, 12th, and previous classes sets. Sets is a collection of values, but its order is random, not a dictionary. Dictionary is a combination of key value pair. We will discuss it later one by one, but here just indicate the name of database and different type of database data types which are uh, supported by the Python. Python supported this type of data types, basic data types. So clear the definition of data types and the types of data types. Data types is a meaning of classifying value, and it is different type of data types there. Now the Python operators. If you want to create some uh, programs on the basis of data types, then you can create your and you can demonstrate the functions or demonstrate the different type of values. Now the next one is Python operator. Do you remember the definition of expression? And expression is why we use expression. Expression is a generating generation of output from input. If we use expression, why we use the use whenever we produce some output for our calculation, then it is known as expression. And expression, how many things have expression? Expression have two things. Number one is operator and another is, for example, if we explain the previous slide, that is this slide. So you can see in this slide 2 plus 3, x equal to 2 plus 3. The whole sentence or whole statement is known as expression. So expression have you can see clearly in this example there are two type of symbols. There are two type of values. One is x 2 and 3. These are the values, and another is equal to and plus symbols. So any expression contain two things. One is operator. Operator means which operator is a symbol which performs something, and operand. Operand means on the value of this. Plus operator perform the addition. Into operation perform the multiplication. But on which perform the plus, on which perform the multiplication. So you can see the value of 2 and 3. So the operator are symbols used to carry out the specific computation. Specific function like plus operator can perform the plus addition, minus operation perform the subtraction, multiplication operator perform the multiply. It means the symbol, the any type of symbol which perform something, which perform a specific operator operation, specific computation is known as the op operators. How many types of operator is there? So you can say basically four type of operator is there, and four type of operator supported by the Python language. Number one is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic means plus, minus, multiplication, division. Different type of operators are known as arithmetic. Arithmetic means these operators work on arithmetics. Number second, comparison. As name implies, Comparison operator is used to perform the comparison between two operand on the basis of number of operands. The operator is two type. One is unary operator and binary operator. Unary means only one operator is there, and binary means minimum two operands are required, like plus a plus b. You always require two operand to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication. So comparison operator compare the value of both the operands of it. Suppose x is greater than y. It means the greater than operator, comparison operator, is not perform any arithmetic plus minus multiplication, but it just check the equal or not equal, greater or not greater. It means perform the comparison. So comparison operator is perform the comparison between two operand, 1 and 2, RHS and LHS. The next one is logical operator. Logical operator is generally used to concate or merge or join more than two conditions. And assignment operator is generally used to assign the value to variables like a equal to 10. It means here the equal to sign is known as assignment operator and is assigned the 10 to a. So I hope you understand the operators, different type of operators. Just we recap the operators. Operator are symbols basically which perform a specific function. There are four type of operators is there. Arithmetic operator. Can you tell me anyone? Arithmetic operators? Plus, minus, multiplication, division, and all these different type of operators are known as arithmetic operators. Generally, arithmetic operators are used to perform some calculation, basic calculations. Basic calculations are performed by the arithmetic operators. So second one is comparison operator. Comparison operator are generally, we can say, used for performing comparison in between RHS and LHS, different operators like less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, double, equal to, not equal to. All these type of operators are used as comparison operator. Logical operator. If logical operator, why we use logical operator basically? So we can say basically logical operators are used to concatenate two or more conditions. Suppose for example there are two conditions: a is greater than b and a is greater than c. A is greater than both the variable a is greater than b and a is also greater than to c. If these type of both conditions are if we want to check within a single statement, if we want to check within a same statement, then we can use logical operator. uh, Almost and or and not, there are three type of logical operator is there: and operator, or operator, and not operator. These three operators are generally used as a logical operators. Then the last one is assignment operator. Assignment, why we required assignment? Assignment means whenever we want to give the value to our variables, then we generally, uh, mostly 99% we use equal to operator to assign. But different composite assignment operator is also there, uh, through which we can assign different uh, plus minus multiplication with the equal to operators. So assignment operator is generally used to assign. Arithmetic operator, again,
arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operators, and assignment operator. Why am I more emphasis on that? Because of the operators is the very important topic in your Python, because of all these calculation, all these computations are uh, only done by the operators. So we should clearly understand, and we should thoroughly understand the concept of operators in Python.